Starfinder. So, yeah.
Just be like $20.
Yeah.
So where did we finish off last time?
So you guys blitzkrieged through side objectives. This is an RPG. You're trying to speedrun it. I respect it. It only leaves me like a couple awkward situations to deal with now.
Well, I mean, we're looking at the invasion of an
I know,
empire of
I'm
another
just messing with you
galaxy.
guys.
You expect us to sit on our hands?
No. It's gonna be a lot of series of kind of somewhat funny, kind of somewhat like things that just get forced upon you just because they have to happen at certain points, so you can get a bunch of things dropped on you at once. So yeah, you guys did a bunch of them. This setting is kind of really hard written like an RPG game. So I will be treating it like you guys have objectives. You have these things that you're unlocking, and you are gaining XP for doing side things. Like for instance, just so you guys can understand the mentality to take into this, like just for figuring out the water elemental responds to anyone in Aslanti armor, you gained XP for that.
Oh,
Nice.
And I believe you told the lady to follow you to the water elemental to talk to an Aquan. You get XP for that.
Nice.
Like,
okay.
so there is a lot of shit like that that's set up into this, and a lot of like objective stuff. Now, part of the whole, a lot of things are just going to get dumped all at once really quickly on you, is we're going to start off today with when you guys wake up, and kind of why I was pushing for you guys to go to sleep is because this is supposed to happen after you complete the first objective, but you guys did like 5 objectives all at once.
They expected us to act like normal D&D players who want to go into every fight with maximum resources.
Or like, 2 come back, 2 come back. Yeah, you guys did a lot. It's fine. Like I said, it's fine. It's just going to be really funny like this, where you're going to have a bunch of shit dropped on you. So when you guys wake up, Abrina comes storming in to alert you that Jellic had disappeared in the night and was captured by the Aslanti attempting to sabotage the garrison.
Wait, which one's Jellic?
Jellic was the one you guys found in the forest who brought you here to set you up with everything.
Okay.
Alright.
Or her ex, who there's like that kind of still smoldering flame, and that they were going to publicly execute him to send a message.
So 1, was he successful in sabotaging it before they caught him? 2, where is this going down?
J. So I just revealed it onto the map.
Aha. Wow.
This might be a good time to release those, hobs, whatever the fuck they are.
Hobgars?
Yeah, hobgars to...
If I remember correctly, Hobgars it is.
Yeah.
Yes. And she pleads with you to hurry and save him, if you can.
Right.
Also, sorry. So last night she would have told you, and I think I did tell you guys this, but I'll just remind you, you guys met with Goraya Lee, one of the members whose bonus objective was to get the report in the Madeleine's house, which you already did. She then told you to seek out Ludvar Kresk and Corsica Arquin. I believe I sent that to you guys.
Yes.
I need to know if I need to reveal this to you.
So Shrimp should set his drone to get into position to release the hobgars.
Yes.
Release the Hobgars.
So Corsica is currently heavily injured, so she can't leave her house. So you need to go to her house to see her. It's not marked on the map. You could just tell me when you want to go see her, and we'll just play that out.
What? Who was Corsica again?
Corsica and Ludvar are the last 2 members of the Resistance leadership, along with Jellic. You already met Goraya, and then obviously Abrita is the leader.
Yeah. So, to go see Corsica where she's injured, but let's go free this guy first. Everyone.
Well, I do, and this is just my opinion here, but I do feel like if we go to free him, that is the beginning of the end of us staying underground.
I mean, we only have one more objective. Should we go see Corsica first?
If I were a betting android, and I am, I would say, sure.
Okay, sure.
Or betting ship, rather.
I mean, I'm all for it, but please save Jellic. They're going to execute him.
When?
How
Now?
This happens right now? Oh well.
Okay,
all
fuck
right,
it. Let's
well,
go.
Off we go.
Yeah.
See, I got the impression that this was actually sort of a.
I thought this was happening tomorrow.
No. Sorry. Yeah. So this is supposed to. You're supposed to be alerted to this after completing the first objective.
Okay.
But like I said, you guys bum rushed all of all but one.
Hey,
You're also gonna hate me because another thing's gonna happen that happens after you complete your third objective.
Oh. All right. Well, let's go save Jellic.
All right. So on your way to Jellic,
we're expecting a fight, right? So.
Oh yeah, I assume you guys all have your weapons.
Okay.
Yes.
And Holden, you're still counting how many you're killing, right?
Yep. We're
How
up
many
to
is
8.
landing?
Are you doing like little
eight is landing?
stencils?
I thought you killed more than that. All right.
No, we killed 5 in the jungle and 3 here. Because that one that was in the store, we didn't kill him.
Well, no, he was already dead though.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
So he's not
8.
counting him.
Oh, okay. I mean, he still counts as dead as Lanty for trying to keep count of how many kills
he's trying to keep count of how many we have killed as a group. That was a resistance
Do
kill.
I have recorded?
Yes.
Alrighty. Well, as you're leaving Abritas, you make it to about here at this crossroad, and you hear a whirring sound coming from above you through the fog. Go ahead and give me perception checks.
That ain't good.
Definitely not good. My perception check is 0.
Oh, my perception's better now.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, AD and Jason, you recognize these sounds as what sounds like flying drones, mostly like smaller security robots. And you two are not caught by surprise. Roll me.
God.
Well, hold on, don't roll me initiatives yet. Let me unveil the map to you, and then you can drop your tokens and then roll it down there. Alright, so you should see the map down to the right a little bit.
Not
Down to the right? Nope.
All right,
Nothing.
hold on, I'll just move you guys then.
You have to drag in, yeah.
Copy. Paste. Paste.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, you guys should all have vision, right?
Yeah.
Down
do.
here this little street.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
I can't see nothing.
Are we missing shrimp?
Oh my
No.
god. Look
Yes.
Are you sure, Jason? You can't see
I
anything?
can see fine.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Alright, so go ahead and click down here. Roll your initiatives.
Oh, my initiative's on the wrong token.
So, for purposes moving forward, if someone is missing like tonight, do you want me to just control that person in combat scenarios?
at. Yeah, if that's okay with you.
If
Okay,
if
yeah.
you want to do that, otherwise, does anyone know his character really well?
I mean, I'm also a mechanic.
Yeah, maybe if you get overwhelmed, maybe see if Dab can't handle him.
Yeah, actually, I'm just gonna dab him throwing it to you.
Okay.
Sorry for throwing you under the bus there.
No, you're fine.
No, not you. Dab.
Oh no, I'm telling you, you're fine for him.
Oh, it's fine, don't worry.
It's all good.
It threw me off because I was typing in Holden, then typing in Dav, then it was still showing up, and I forgot it's AD. Alright, so there's Shrimp Cummins. Although Shrimp Cummins isn't the sheet you really give a shit about. You want Flappy.
Flappy Bird. I'm gonna drag him out as a new token because I can't control it.
I just gave you permissions over his sheet, so you can go ahead and I'll go ahead and delete these two then.
Yeah, when you give someone permissions, it doesn't transfer permissions over tokens.
Ah, okay.
Because fuck you.
Yeah.
And that's it. Just fuck you. Or fuck yourself.
Alright, boom, boom, boom. Just send these to the token layer. Roll me my initiatives. Ugh, I rolled a 1 for one of them. That actually should be good. I almost killed my other group. I rolled like a couple crits. They had the same situation where they had to do this combat followed by the execution in a row because they also bum rushed a couple in a row. So, all right.
Fun fact: Tyler has no equipment.
That's the second time his sheet's deleted his shit. Then.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
It happened like session 1. All of his equipment got deleted. I helped him re-put all his equipment back in, and yeah, it's deleted again. Wow.
And take a screenshot of his equipment page.
I'm gonna have to next time. I mean, to be fair, most of the shit he had on himself was like useful shit in normal situations, not combat.
Did he have armor?
Yes, he had the subskin.
Okay.
Why would he want submarine skin?
It's a good
Because he's a lizard.
Part submarine.
Big submarine wants to be.
Technically, only a woman could be a submarine because they could have a living being inside of them while swimming.
Do they sink if they fart?
Who remembers that?
From what?
It was that guy during the Donald Trump Hillary debates. It was that guy in the sweater who was talking about it was like coal mining or some shit, and he became super famous from the interview thing. Yeah, and on Reddit he did an AMA. Well, he forgot to make a throwaway account. He used his actual Reddit account, and people found out he's into fetishes of pregnant women. Excellent. And made the comment, "You're a beautiful human submarine," to this lady's picture of her in a swimming pool while pregnant.
Well, you know, you have to do what you have to do, as they say.
Oh, and it was like one of the biggest spirals of like shooting to the top to shooting to the bottom in like a matter of like 2 weeks. All right.
I don't know why
now,
I spelled subskin that way, but I did.
You can also just import it.
I can't. I don't have access to any of the stuff from the.
You should, because I own it and I am the prime pleb person.
But I do not. This is a recent thing that Roll20 has done. Everyone has to own it, with the exception of like Wizards of the Coast properties, because we had the same issue with Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay Tuesdays.
But it even has the setting where it says I can give access to it in the settings.
There's something on there. I don't remember exactly where it is, but pretty much it says if they don't own it, then fuck you. Suck my ass. +1 armor bonus.
Oh, hold on. No, here we go.
Does anyone else feel like...
It turned it off. I had to re-turn it on. Sorry.
There we go.
What are you trying to do? Open?
Oh yeah, look at that. There it is.
Yeah, my bad. So it apparently turned the compendium setting on this game off, so I had to return it on.
Is that this like so we can see what's under classes and stuff? Oh, there we go.
Well, not only that, it's the full compendium, so it's the whole player's handbook, so you can drag and drop items into your sheets. You can search shit up through there. It's gonna help him with just dragging items into
Yeah, do you have
his sheet right now. He had the azimuth laser pistol, I believe. But to be fair, all of his turns in combat are spent with Flappy just launching the fucking cannon that Flappy has.
Is it just skin? It was something skin.
It's subskin armor, isn't it?
No, subskin is Warhammer. Second skin is what we're looking for.
Oh, why? Yeah. Fucking war. I was like, dude, the only thing in my head was subskin and literally nothing else. I couldn't even try to think of an alternative name.
Dude, I feel you. I feel you on that. Because I was like, yeah, that sounds right to me.
I know, right? I was like, no, dude, that is what it is. My head was like, no, that's the right answer.
Sounds right to me. Okay. Yep, alright, we got the artillery laser and laser pistol. We're set. I got armor and I got a gun for him.
Well, you use Flappy to shoot the artillery laser.
Yeah. He has a laser
And
pistol
Flappy has an extra battery inside of it, and he basically gets to supercharge battery, so it doesn't even become an issue.
Okay, cool. I gotta open up the mechanic section so I can see what drones do.
He has the stealth drone. It can climb on walls, and his first upgrade slot was the upgrade arm, so he could wield two-handed weapons. So he could use the laser. Because he wanted to be a sniper drone, but the snipers suck early, and so I told him just to use the artillery laser early on until they get the better snipers.
Yeah, fair enough.
If it stands still for one turn, it goes invisible. And it's invisible until it attacks.
Very cool.
Like I said, it can climb through walls. Not through walls, sorry, on walls.
What is the invisible buff? What does it even give you? Does that just mean that they're flat-footed against you?
No, you just need things for it.
Alright, well, I'm ready. I'm freaking ready to go. I'm ready to roll. Oh, I guess I gotta roll initiative for him, don't I? Then I'll be ready to roll. Sorry, guys.
Can't believe this.
I can't even believe myself when I'm doing it. Wow, look at you guys see that I just rolled 2 crits on initiative for myself and for him? Look at that
Fancy.
shit. Look at that shit. It's my turn, right?
You don't get turns.
I guess not.
I mean, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burns.
All right. Freaking targeting mode activated. Bang with hunting rifle. Or whatever the fuck it's called.
We know what you mean.
Thanks. Ooh, are they flat-footed?
No, they're not.
Fun if they were. Ah, dang it.
They're only flat-footed if you get surprised in combat.
Regular attack. It's a crit. Look at 3 crits in a row. 3 D20
I'm
rolls.
suing.
20, 20, 20.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Hey, I'm not arguing. Too bad hunting rifles don't do anything extra.
Alright, which
But
one's this
still,
on?
It's on this fella right there. So bam, 13 freaking bullet damage. Piercing.
You said it's the closest one right here. This one?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah, 13. Math in my head, I can do it.
These drones, do they look like they have guns, no like buzz saws or anything on them?
Yeah, what was your perception check?
Fuck all. 4.
Yeah, you can't really see right now. So they're technically above you guys in the fog right now.
What about me?
Have you guys told us that they're there?
Oh, definitely. Well, actually, no. I don't think AD would have. AD would just start shooting.
Yeah, well, you know that they're shooting. And once it's your turn in combat, you will be aware of the gist of the area they're in, where I'll let you do a free perception check again.
Yeah, but I won't be able to shoot them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'll let you do another free perception check, and at that point, you'll probably get it. Because at that point, you have a lower DC to make.
You have far more faith in my ability to make perception checks than I do.
No, so Starfinder's DCs are interesting. So, like, the DC to not get surprised is one thing, but the DC to just know where they are in combat to engage is really low.
Okay.
I gotta roll one for because none was rolled for shrimp. So I'm gonna roll perception check for shrimp.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and do that.
There we go. Not a 20 that time. Shrimp. I think it's pretty clear by this point, but outside of the ship, AD is violence made manifest.
I feel like he really doesn't have much empathy for living creatures.
I have no moral compass.
Can you guys hear me still?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we
Holy shit, I had that stupid red, your connection shit wasn't working, and then I had like 5 rolls just hit at once.
I had that as well.
Yeah, okay, that was weird. That's... Did you roll another 20?
I rolled 3 20s in a row,
okay.
and then I rolled 6.
Alright. So is that the end of 80's turn?
Yes.
Remember to advance the
Okay.
turn order.
Ufel Zost, I believe
I'm surprised.
You're
are
still
surprised. So go ahead and give me... You're no longer surprised now. So surprised just means you're flat-footed at the start of combat. But since you went before them, it basically means jack shit. Give me another perception check.
I will perceive you.
Yep, so after AD's shot, now focusing on that area, you definitely can tell through swirls of the fog that there are 2 drones heading your way. And you definitely can see them.
Well, that's not cool at all. Let's see. Have they considered getting shot with an artillery laser?
They're about to.
Does a 15 hit their EAC?
15 EAC, correct?
Yep.
It does.
Nice.
And you're shooting the closer one?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's a 1 and a 6.
That's unfortunate. So the first one hits him. And he gets brought, and it starts, like, you know, dropping a little on one side. It starts smoking, and then the second one just absolutely obliterates it.
Oh, I see.
Nice.
So they don't have like any health.
Oh no, they do. It's just, you know, when one person fucking crits them for 13.
Oh, that's
So-
fair.
Bazinga. He rolled an 11. Perception, which I don't think is good enough. I don't know.
Well, that's good enough. You only need 5.
Oh, cool. Alright, well, then Flappy's gonna shoot the other one.
Okay.
Bing, bang, bong. Shoot the gun. I'm gonna full attack. Why not?
Yeah.
Oh, shouldn't have done that.
Unfortunate.
Especially
I mean,
second damage.
it's flat roll, but still, you rolled an 8 and a 5.
Yeah. How much of this fucking use? 2. Alright, so 60. And that's is it his move action to control the drone?
So you just said full action with the drone.
Yes.
Which means it's a
That
full
means
action for
his
him
action?
as well.
Okay. Then I'm done. Yeah. I'm good. I'm done.
Yep. You can substitute your actions for the drones.
Got it.
It'd be really broken if otherwise. Especially if you had the combat drone. Like, that would be really busted.
Yes.
Wow, this is gonna go so differently for you guys than it did them.
Why?
The drone's got to go first against them, and when you loot them, you'll see why.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
It is Emiras Lion. I'm gonna go with Leon, just because it
Butts.
sounds fancier.
Leon.
That's how it's pronounced.
Leon.
Like that.
I'm gonna go with herring fire on it. Or the what is it? Helpful. I forget what they call that crap.
Yeah,
Helpful
so this is
telepath, yeah, herring fire for that.
and it only works if you make the AC, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it KAC or EAC you're aiming for?
It's laser pistol, so probably E. It's a miss anyway though.
Alright. Yep. That is unfortunate.
Big Sag.
Peepo said. Anything else?
There we go.
I like it. Alright, finally. This one's gonna fly down.
Don't shoot me, bro. I have 3 layers of protection, except grenade.
Ah, yes. Fair enough.
Damage 0.
Oh yeah, it's not meant to do damage.
Was it a jizz grenade? Or are we all coded?
Oh yeah. It is a jizz grenade to make it so you can't do shit. I just need to make sure I know the radius on it correctly. 10 feet.
Do we have to make a roll?
Yes, you do.
So what do we roll?
The reflex save?
It is in fact a reflex save. Sorry, I was just making sure I got the range correct on it.
I guess we should ask who it hits.
That's
The two of yous.
Yeah,
Right? Or is
probably.
it going for me?
it's going for the 3 of you because it's
Ooh.
10 feet. So if it's in this square, it gets the most people, and its objective is to tie you all up.
My reflex save is actually okay. See? It's okay.
All right, so you are not entangled. Corin is entangled.
Well, you see, I don't want to be entangled.
You are not entangled, so just
I choose
Corin
not
is
to be.
entangled.
What does entangled do?
Alright, entangled. You move at half speed, you cannot run or charge, you take a -2 penalty to AC, attack rolls, reflex saves, initiative checks, and dex-based skill and ability checks.
Okay. -10 to move, was it? Or half move?
2. So it's
Yeah.
half speed. And then just
Half speed.
-2 to basically everything, except for strength ability checks, basically.
Okay.
Or intelligence. You may attempt to break out of it on your turn. You didn't have to do that, by the way, Jason, but I like your natural 20.
But I
Just to
flexed
show
on it.
off.
Yeah.
Just do a dodge at nothing.
He flinched, okay?
It was my reflex to laugh at you guys.
Fair enough.
By you guys, you mean Corin?
Yep. Palamole sticky boots.
Alright. Whose turn? Mine?
Forever the robot's turn.
I think it's Yu's turn.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for Max to finish whatever he's doing.
Sorry, I had someone whispering me.
Okay.
Alright, so he throws the grenade on you, and I don't believe he gets to attack.
That would be his attack action.
Yeah.
Though if grenades were like half actions, you could do them in attacking, that would make grenades so much more useful. I don't know if anyone has
Right.
noticed, but grenades kind of suck.
They do kind of suck.
I was actually planning on making Corin like a grenadier type person. Then I looked at the actual rules, and they're just god awful.
Oh.
Doop. All right. So Corin, what kind of action is dropping prone?
Move action or swift action. Sorry.
So I could move, drop prone, and still fire.
Correct.
All right. I don't know if these hedges will give me any kind of cover.
I think you need 5 feet of movement to drop prone. It's either 5 or 10. I'm gonna say 5.
Okay, so then I guess I'll move here. A little bit further away. Drop prone and shoot at him. Let's see if I do better than last time, because last time my rolls were poopy. Full attack, no. That's EAC. Probably not.
No, that does not hit.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. This one is dead. You remove it. 80.
80 is going to...
Oh,
And by the way, this one falls, hits that roof, and then falls onto the ground.
what was the roll I need to make to break free?
Reflex save.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll me one of those.
Which actual square is Zost in? Is he next to it? Because that will determine what I do here.
Good question. I mean,
Zosh should be just slightly to the right
okay.
in that square. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't technically a right above him. It was like to the side of him because it was just making sure he could throw it to a
Oh,
square.
I
to get all
didn't mean to
of you.
do that. I just wanted to read it, but I guess I can read this here.
I do that all the time.
Alright, well in that case, I'll fucking chamber another round, lock onto this guy. Because God can't do all the work. Yeah, I'm just got a regular attack.
Okay.
15 to KAC.
15 KAC. Oh, you just hit.
4
Nice.
4 pierce. Oh god, not adding 40 life, taking 4 away. Okay. And do you do any movement?
Is there 5-foot step in Starfinder?
Yes. It's a guided step, I believe is what it's called.
It's something step.
Yeah, it's guarded step. That's what it is.
Okay,
I said
but
guided.
It's a move action, so I'm not going to do that. I'm done.
Okay.
That's my turn.
I thought that was a dumb name, but it's Starfinder, so I just figured it was okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like they can't name it the same as, other things are named because then they get in trouble. So it's like, let's put like something close.
Pathfinder.
Yeah. Alright. Ufel Zust. There is a drone. And it tried to stick you.
Well, that's not very nice.
It's not nice at all.
Zost is angry. Zost smash.
Like it?
5-foot step and punch. I have this somewhere. There we go. Oh, that's not gonna hit anything.
That is not. Also, I go ahead and stop that. It is above you in the air still. Sorry. It is still flying about 30 feet above you.
Oh,
So go ahead and roll a ranged attack. Sorry, I should have specified that more.
will.
Well, the second one definitely hits.
There's a crit.
Oh, the perfect fucking number. As it had 13 life left.
Nice.
and it falls to the ground.
They got any onboard computers I can try to see if I can get something out of?
Great question. No. However, what they do have, and what went drastically different for you guys, they do have integrated pulse caster pistols, which are non-lethal weapons. Now, in Starfinder, to do non-lethal damage, you take a penalty to your attack roll with a lethal weapon. So using this, you get no penalty to do non-lethal damage, as it is an electric weapon meant to stun and then subdue an enemy. So there's 2 of those, and there are 3, 2 on the one that died instantly, 1 on this one, sticky bomb grenade Mark 1s. Yeah, see, for my other group, they gotta go first, and they were all piled onto each other, so they just got perma-stickied like the entire time. And the -2 to the AC did not go well for that night for them.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to drop prone for the +4,
Yeah.
so it didn't look like they were melee guys. Who wants to write down the...
Take one. How many stickies are there? 1?
3 total.
3 total?
Why don't you take them all? Just grab them all.
I think it's just you and Tyler that's proficient with grenades, right?
I'm a soldier.
Oh, you're Yosoki too, right?
Wait, what?
You're Yosoki, aren't you?
Yeah,
Yeah, he can mouth pocket the grenades and then swift action pull them and throw them.
correct.
That...
You want to take at least one? Because I can leg pocket the grenades and pull them.
Yeah, so you have 2 people who can just stealth pocket grenades right now. And then
Okay. Stealth is a strong word. I could maybe stealth 1, but like...
That's what I'm
if you've
saying,
ever-
1.
Yeah, it's like if you've ever seen like a fucking hamster with its cheek pouches.
Actually, I think verbatim it says you can
It
hide it.
doesn't-
Oh,
it
it
doesn't
doesn't?
say hide, it's just you can store up to
Max.
1 bolt and stuff.
I can hide too.
Max.
You can hide.
Yes,
It
Jason.
doesn't say hide.
I took one of my potions of changing gender and updated my icon, but now they all need new vision.
Okay.
Yosoki would make
Excellent artwork.
So,
Just added a bow.
mind if I grab one of the pulse pistols?
By all means. I believe in violence, and a pulse pistol is not violent enough.
Mrs. Pac-Man style.
Yeah, I can take 2 of the grenades, and you take 1. If that's a good split.
So what are they called again?
Pulse caster pistols.
Pulsecaster pistol, 1d4e.
Now, vice versa, if you attempt to do lethal damage with that pistol, it will do a -2 to your roll.
I didn't know you could choose to do lethal damage with a non-lethal weapon.
You can. You just take a -2 to your roll.
I figure it's like shooting them in the face. Like,
Yes.
if you use a beanbag round on someone's face, you're probably gonna shatter their skull.
Well, I think the reason it's worded that way is there are melee like batons
Yeah.
that are by default non-lethal, but obviously like you
still
could kill a person with it. Like, but yeah, when it comes to like this, like the electric pistol, it makes less sense. But they added
Still
the
use
rule,
them on a
so
hard
there you go.
pick.
I mean, to be fair, even if you say you don't, right? Like, say Draxus knocks him to 0 non-lethally, they're still knocked to 0, so someone could just coup de grace them instantly. So
Yeah.
it's like, it's not the worst scenario.
I mean, it's less than... Yeah, non-lethal isn't bad at all.
Okay.
Just doing so on command without a specific weapon for it.
Yeah.
It seems great.
Alright, I've got 2 sticky grenades, I've got my Aslanti armor on, and I'm ready to fucking party. Let's go see.
I can't see.
Did anyone take any damage? I think we're good.
After that.
Nah, nice and happy and factory fresh.
Yeah, drastically different. They took so much fucking damage in this fight.
Scrub lords.
Well, like I said, if the drones go first, you get into a really bad situation in that fight quickly.
They don't have a captain to miss with his herring fire. That's what the difference is.
Well, the other difference though is they have a healer, so it really didn't fucking matter because they have a mystic who can just poof everyone's health up really quickly.
Oh, yeah. We don't have that.
You don't.
No,
Yeah, so you guys get fucked.
Just don't take damage.
I can, however, make us, like, healing things that we can use, so... Not bad. But it will take up my spell slots. At least I think we can. Medical inhaler...
I believe that's everyone.
Do we have someone with high medicine? Other than me?
I do.
What is it?
It is 8.
Okay.
I think. Can you check Shrimp Cummings? I thought he put some stuff into medicine.
Mine's at 9. So I'm just like, can we actually make use of that? Or, yeah.
I could get mine up to 5 if I
Why
take a
do I
level.
keep getting this alert?
Right,
Mine could be 7,
I need to alert you.
but it's 2.
It keeps telling me that my phone is not connected to my PC, and I fucking get it. Like, I don't know why it keeps saying this. Weird. Okay. So, you guys should all be able to see.
Yes.
For prosperity, there are civilians all around you as well. Townsfolk.
So, no joke. Can't see.
Oh, really?
I
Very
lost all
bottom.
vision
All the way
because
to the
I
bottom.
became a girl.
Oh, we're at the bottom
I
now?
just dropped you a new token.
Yeah, it's down here.
Oh.
No,
Okay, I just dropped you a token bottom left of the map.
Has Shrimp sent his drone to be ready to release the hobgars?
Yes. I'm not sure how... Let's talk about it before we get here. AD will cut in and say, I don't know if the Hobgar thing will be helpful at this exact moment.
Don't think it'll distract him?
It might distract him.
So,
I
let
think
me...
we can rescue this guy first, and then...
Yeah,
Okay.
let me go ahead and set the scene so you understand. There are 2 Aslanti guards who look drastically different than all of the guards you have faced up to this point.
Probably more important.
I thought I had this up. Apparently I didn't, so I need to open that real quick. Okay. So these guards are wearing nicer armor and uniforms and aren't carrying the weapons that you saw the others carrying. Instead, what you see these guys, there are 2 very brutish, bearded men with sharp widow's peaks. Unlike the other soldiers, they have their helmets clipped to their belts in an attempt that you all can gather to taunt and intimidate the colonists. Or, sorry, the colonists.
Colonialists.
By making
Yeah, sorry,
themselves-
that was just one of those, like, Freudian slips.
By making themselves more of a target?
Yeah, as, like, taunting that I don't need our gear.
Okay. Well,
And
I'll
they
set
want...
up on a ridge.
And it's like a intimidation factor if they want you to see their face.
It's
remember
the Space Marine Sergeant way of doing things. I got you.
Yeah, but the way the 40k universe works, I'm pretty sure they get like an Emperor Faith helmet when they take theirs off. That's
Probably
just
not
how
wrong.
it works there.
So these 2 guards aren't carrying rifles. Instead, they have pistols holstered to their hip, and they're wielding tack lashes.
Tack
I
lashes?
believe is like it's like a weird non-lethal
It's-
whip, right?
No, it's very lethal.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It's
Check
like
that
a
real quick.
super whip. There's an upgraded version that does electricity to also stun. They do not have that version.
So they just have lethal whips.
Yes.
So like more of a bladed weapon, or is it just like they're beating you to death with it?
Kind of like a cat of nine tails whip.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Like, the upgraded version has electricity.
Right.
AD and Zost, you hear a voice in your mind that sounds like Corin's that says, "You know, I bet the way they're set up, they're all in range of those grenades you guys just acquired."
As you are talking amongst yourself,
By the way, they don't hear me. I'm doing it.
No.
Okay.
I know. As you were talking amongst yourself, one of the guards walks up and slashes Jellic's stomach. Not enough to kill him instantly. But you do believe he will die soon if not receiving treatment.
Going to shoot him in the head.
Not gonna try the grenades first?
Take one shot. Take one shot, and then we'll roll initiative, and they will be surprised.
Nice.
Cool.
Shit got real. You
There's
die.
initiative. God, my rolls! Oh!
No full attack on this one. Well, yeah.
Don't mind this,
You guys
guys. I'm
put your
just
tokens?
getting the ship rolls out.
I should have taken a full attack, goddamn.
You're doing the Tyler approach.
Hey, it was my approach first.
That's fair. I just always think Tyler when I see that now.
He always does it.
That's true.
Yeah, you probably should have shot twice. As a soldier with your really high attack bonus, it's probably always better for you to shoot twice.
By really high, you mean 2?
You only have the 2 bonus to your attacks?
Oh, I mean, for my base attack bonus, yeah.
I mean, my total attack bonus is +3. Just to put it in
yeah,
comparison.
Mine is +6.
Yeah, so you can make do with firing multiple shots.
No you.
What was that?
No you.
I specifically picked a gun that couldn't fire multiple shots, so I would never be tempted to do so.
I'm the artillery laser boy. I'm the one who decides. I shoot in the head once. Yeah, that's 3 fire damage.
Which one did you attack?
The one that slashed him in the stomach.
Okay, that's the one on the left.
Whichever it happens to be, it makes no difference to me.
5-3. Alright, so the one on the left just got shot. Is everyone in here?
I think so. I got trim.
Yeah, 2 guards, 5 dudes. I think that's it.
Okay.
Unless you want Jellic to have initiative modifier.
No. Uful Zost. You look at Jellic, and he is on the brink of death. You think he has less than a minute.
We'll have to make this quick fast. And then I will do a double attack this time. Which I should have probably just done the first time. I'll still target the one on the left. That's a shame.
Didn't mean to put that out there.
So that's why I didn't do it the first time.
Yeah,
guess I got
but
Penny
I don't
or
think
something.
either of them would have hit if you
Well,
did it single
14.
shot. Though.
Because it's a penalty of -4 to both. So 14 might have hit. Especially since they're not wearing their helmets.
Oh, never mind. I was looking at the CMD. Yeah, neither hit.
Damn!
All right. Oh, wait, hold on. Were you shooting? You're shooting the one on the left or right?
I was shooting the one that slashed him in the stomach.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They were flat-footed, which is -2 to AC. You
Oh,
did
is that
hit.
it? Nice, I got one hit. 5 more damage.
And for those keeping track, the one on the left is still flat-footed. The one on the right, however, is taking his turn. Yeah, you have a big gun. You definitely look the most intimidating in the group, right?
And he's the only one who's actually done anything.
Also the smallest.
It's who they think is the biggest threat.
Yeah. No, that's cool. I mean, I'm the only one that's done anything. I don't know if they expected it out of the little mouse man.
Oh shit, I fucked this up. Alright, I fucked up my little thingy. I forgot how to do, like, take away.
Does Pathfinder have the thing where if someone moves through a space that you control, you get to make an attack of opportunity?
Absolutely, but you're using a ranged weapon.
I am always armed with my fists.
You have to drop your gun to attack of opportunity to your fists.
I have to drop it to attack with... I can't hold it with one hand.
I don't think so.
The feat
Well,
does
it-
explicitly state your own.
Does he have a feat for this?
It's not a feat, it's like, it's not a gear boost either, I don't think, but it's like a thing that's built into the soldier class.
Can you show
Oh.
it to me real quick? Because my
Yeah.
understanding when I was reading through the attacks of opportunity is if you're holding a ranged weapon, you are cucked.
Let's see if I can find the fucking thing.
Yeah, I don't know about the soldier one, but I know if you have the unarmed feat, you're always considered armed for purposes of attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, but the issue is he's holding a two-handed ranged weapon. And so I'm trying to see the wording of that to allow him to attempt this punch while holding a two-handed ranged weapon. That is what I am trying to...
Yeah, ignore the rolls. Well, unless we ended up using it, but yeah. It doesn't necessarily say, like, always armed, but any unarmed strike I make counts as being made with a battle glove.
Okay,
So
so that would
basically,
work
like-
if you were holding a one-handed weapon, I would allow that to go through. But the fact that you're holding a two-handed weapon, based on how they have it worded for the attacks of opportunities, you're cucked out of one unless you have an open hand. And this goes vice versa for enemies too. If an enemy is ever holding a two-handed ranged weapon, they cannot take attacks of opportunity.
It just feels like that would be different because they don't have this, but okay.
Well, no, that's just stating if you use an unarmed, you get bonuses towards the unarmed.
Yeah, but I'm using it unarmed, and I feel like logically you can hold a heavy weapon with one hand to make a quick punch at somebody.
You can also
Oh, there's a lot logically, I would say,
You
towards...
could also do the Master Chief bash with the butt of it.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
no,
but that's not the
agreed
same.
again. I'm just telling you how they have it set up in the rules. There's a lot of things they set up where I go, that doesn't make quite a lot of sense.
Yeah, so if you pick up improved unarmed strike, then you can use your legs or head to make unarmed strikes.
Yeah, but
And
That
then I
would
would
be-
tie that into with your hammer fist.
then it's like that can't benefit from hammer fist though. So
I mean, I would because it's saying that the other ones are considered unarmed strikes only because of that feat. And this says your unarmed strikes are given the bonuses.
Yeah,
that's fair actually.
these
yeah.
unarmed strikes don't benefit
But it-
from their abilities.
The reason the other feat would work is because it's not your hands that are doing it, which is right now because of how they have it worded in the book for or attacks of opportunity. You have to have either a melee weapon or an unoccupied hand to attempt an attack of
But
opportunity.
that's the thing. I have a melee weapon equipped technically. It counts as me using a battle glove.
I understand that, but both of your hands are occupied holding your two-handed weapon in combat.
But it says or, right? I mean, if that's the way you see it, then that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, if it says and, then it's the way Max is saying. If it says or, then yeah, he is technically correct because it means if either of those conditions are met.
Just exercising my avenues.
No, I get you.
Is that a fighting style of soldiers?
Yeah, Armor Storm is a fighting style.
Armor Storm.
But yeah, like unarmed strikes you make using Hammer Fist specifically
Treating.
can't benefit from other stuff that gives you unarmed strike stuff, like improved unarmed strike. So you can't use them both.
Yeah, because that one says in the normally it says you have to have a hand free to make an unarmed attack.
Okay.
And that's what I'm.
Yeah. So I would say if it says normally you have to have a hand free, then it wouldn't apply unless you have improved unarmed strike. You have to have a hand free.
Which cannot work with Hammer Fist.
So
It's
okay,
fine.
that doesn't.
I'll get to level 5, and then we'll be fine.
I feel like a lot of us are new to this system. I have a few things I would like to change, hopefully, and I'm hoping Max may let me change it when we level up.
Yeah, and like I said, there are certain things in rule
That's-
that I don't like either. How they have it set up, like in my head, I guess I can see where they're coming from, and they're trying to limit things. But it also like, I agree with like Zalgar right now, where why can't he just bash this dude with the butt of his gun?
Yeah.
Like, what's the difference between
fine.
that and just punch? You know what I mean? Like, I do get it. Like, I understand. I'm just telling you verbatim. They specifically state if you're holding
Yeah.
a two-handed ranged weapon, you're cucked. Like, you get nothing.
I know you're not saying it. It's fine. Just when I get to level 5, I'll just get some power armor.
Yeah, and that goes
Like,
for that goes against the enemy as well, and for everyone else, which is why I'm like, because like the guards you guys fought earlier, like outside and stuff, the ones that have the rifles. If you just run like one of the guys in their group uses a spear all the time. The spear does way too much damage. It makes no sense to me. But like he's a god because he can just run up into the entire group of them, do whatever he wants because they can't do anything back to him because they're all carrying the hunting rifles.
Dodge their guns, drop their guns, yeah.
So like they've been exploiting that, but now it's just going against you.
Fair. Well, I'll just have to find an alternative.
Now you can shoot in melee.
Yeah. I was just hoping to save a little bit of ammo.
Yeah, I get you.
I can't shoot as a attack of opportunity.
No,
That's fine.
unfortunately.
Can you do that with operative weapons?
I have no idea. I need to read that.
I feel like that's a thing you can do. It would make sense for like an operative to do that.
I need to release it. Okay. Does an 18 hit your KAC?
KAC. You said 18?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Right. You take 6 slashing non-lethal damage. I was wrong. This is non-lethal. You were right.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was. I assume that just goes through my stamina the same normal way.
Yep. It treats it like normal. It's just if you get to 0 instead of making your death saves with your
Yeah, you just go unconscious.
resolve points, you're just unconscious.
Alrighty.
Shrimp Cummins.
I stepped away. I missed what happened. And I heard unconscious. Did we?
No. We're good.
Their attack lashes are non-lethal. He was right. So if you get to 0, instead of spending your resolve points to avoid death, you just go unconscious.
Nice.
Shrimp's gonna bang bang the flat-footed. Actually, AD is gonna bang bang the flat-footed.
Build kill.
Not
Right.
AD, Flappy.
But it's not AD's turn.
Flappy.
I am that duck.
Flappy Bird.
Here he go. Yep. Do it. Oh, yes. This is against the flat-footed one. Wow. Nope. And that's it.
Yep, that does not hit. Emmy Ross? Oh,
Howdy, howdy, howdy. I'm gonna tell Shrimp Cummins that he sucks. You suck.
control your drawing better.
Sorry. I'm gonna feint at him because why not? What do I roll for a feint roll?
I believe it's. Oh, if I remember correctly, it's either like your bluff or something else.
I think you had the combat sheet and resources, so it's probably in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Feint,
right now.
standard action, bluff check. Opponent is flat-footed against your next attack. So you don't get to attack, but you use your standard action to bluff them.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yep. So that was this one. So it's for air better.
Ooh. Nice. That's...
It even says in there intent to bluff check, so I should have just known better.
And who's this? Is this against this one down here?
I was gonna put the one closer to the guy we're trying to help, right?
Fair enough.
Keep him from finishing him off.
So wait, which one was it?
The one next to me.
Okay.
And then I do this.
Yep.
Went the spot that I was going to run away to.
I ran there
This
first.
one.
Is there any cover here? Well, I guess they're all using melee stuff.
Not necessarily. All the civilians did start running back though.
Oh, good.
Upon Zalgo's shot, they fled. Well, they fled to a distance where they could, like somewhat watch,
Yeah.
because they are interested to see who is trying to pick a fight with the Aslani. He is going to attack you, Zalgo. They get +2 because they are flanking.
I assume having my allies with me doesn't change that.
Correct. It's just base +2 if you are flanking an enemy.
How good is Shrimp's drone with his big fuck-off gun?
Actually, pretty good. It's really funny that
Yeah.
he's just rolling like garbage.
Rolled hot garbage. He's got a +4 to attack normally. So
That's decent.
Oh, wow. So it's +4?
Yeah, he's just doing full attacks, which is negating it.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
Not
Right.
that that would have helped him like
Basically,
a 5 to 1.
this.
You are going to take another 6 slashing non-lethal.
Very well.
My turn.
He's
I'm going to punch this guy. And I have flanking, and I'm going to keep flat-footed, and I'm going to lock on. It's better motherfucking hit.
Is lock on an engineer thing?
It is. I get to treat my engineer level as my base attack. My mechanic level. Can't do a full hit, but dirty 20 for 2.
okay. The 20 is good. Which one was this?
This is at this fella right here.
All right, this is the one Jason fainted, so he is still flat-footed till the end of Jason's next turn as well. Which means he can't take attacks of opportunity if he wanted to move away from him. Or move to the other side of him.
This guy's flat-footed?
Yep, so Jason fainted him, which means he's flat-footed to the end of Jason's next turn.
Cool.
So he gets like a -2 to his AC, he can't take attacks of opportunity.
Yep.
So like you could take a 5-foot guarded step down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, never mind, it'd be a guarded step, so it wouldn't matter anyways.
I'm done, by the way.
Okay.
Of course.
So, 5-foot step back this way.
Okay.
And give me a half second. I get a penalty for shooting into melee, right?
No. So I was confused about that. What it really is why is this stuck on my screen?
Because it hates you.
Can't argue with that.
It's got the like token settings from someone's tokens just stuck on my screen. Okay, there we go. So what it is if you draw a line to the person you're trying to shoot, if there's another person in that line, they get a +4 to their AC.
Okay.
For each person.
Is this the guy who was damaged?
No, it's the guy up here.
Okay. And he's also a -2 to AC from the feint?
Yes. So if you were to shoot at him, he would get +4 due to shrimp being in your way.
But if I had gone instead to here, would that be better?
That would have been better, yes.
Okay.
And I will let you
Alright.
do that.
Let's do that, and I will shoot him.
Okay.
Because at this point, it's up in the air whether I daze or whether I shoot. And yeah, why aren't you not full attack? Ooh, did that hit?
18 definitely hits, my friend.
Awesome. How's he looking?
He's definitely been better.
I guess it is back to our furry hamster wonder.
Yes, it is. He's pretty bloodied. Yeah, you know that. Okay, furry hamster.
Talking about my hamster.
Yeah. Now, you can shoot at one of them, and I believe it doesn't get an attack of opportunity. I believe it's only casting a spell in melee allows attack of opportunities. I believe you're free to make a ranged attack.
But don't you take a penalty for being in melee and firing?
Nope.
-4 or okay.
Not at all. Ooh, did not want Alien Archive. Core book.
So what are you gonna do, Zost?
I will shoot the flat-footed boyo, which I assume is that one.
It's the north one.
Is yeah, it's
Alright.
one above you.
Do a normal shot because my battery is almost empty. And I can't do 2 shots.
Did you not recharge your battery?
Was I able to between the last thing we did and now?
Defining last thing is in the drones?
Well, no, before that.
Yeah, so overnight you definitely would have been able to.
Okay, I just couldn't remember if we went immediately from something else into this. So I would
No,
have,
so you guys stayed overnight.
I would have 2 more charges then. So
if
I'll
you-
do a double back.
If you need spare batteries, just ask Corin.
No, I'm good. I mean, I can recharge these. It's just
But I'm carrying 3 spares just in case.
14, 12.
Your engineer also has a ton of spares. 1412 to the EAC.
It's flat-footed boyo.
Is perfectly fine. It is. So that's 10. So here's how we're going to do this. The first one kills him. So the second one will go to the one below you.
A snapshot? Yeah,
Yes,
just
snapshot.
blow a shot straight through his torso, and then turn around immediately onto my knee and shoot up into this one.
Oh, and you do elegantly.
That sounded very cool.
Thank you. I thought
I like to like
cool.
imagine like you look like a Rocket Raccoon right now when he has that giant ass cannon too. He's just like,
Yeah.
bam, this spin around. He just blast this guy. Okay.
I am pretty dexterous, so I think that's in line.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes. Feel the wrath of the Giselle.
Need to double check the morale on this. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Do you feel fear?
Okay. He is going to whip it real good.
Look real good.
He's gonna full attack whip it.
I've made a mangy.
Okay. Does a 13 hit your KAC?
Definitely does not.
Okay.
That doesn't
Good.
need to be my EAC.
Okay, no, that's good because you rolled a 23 for the first one. So you take 8 slashing non-lethal.
Ouch.
Yeah, that was gonna be really bad if that 13 hit you.
All right.
Okay. Shrimp Cummins. Shrimp.
I think he's clear.
Yep.
Boom, boom. Actually, no. Single boom. Boom, comma, single.
You're gonna roll like a natural 20 this time. Now that you took it on single. Oh yeah, so like a 14.
Or 18 with 1 damage.
Yeah, that fucking 1 on a 1d10. See, that's what happened in my other group. Every time they hit their attacks, they rolled 1s on their damage, but every time they missed, they rolled max damage, and they were getting so mad about it.
Rightfully
What
so.
do you do? Well,
I
it hit.
rolled 20, man. All right. Any movement?
Good question.
And that includes yourself or Flappy.
Yeah. He's gonna move over to this guy.
Okay.
And
This is the second round of turn order, correct?
C.
Yep, okay. Emmy Ross.
Did you just dead name me? It's
is-
Amy Ross, duh.
Oh, did you change it? It still says
changed
Emmy Ross in
everywhere
the
except
turn
for
order.
thing, Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You got me.
This person's definitely gonna die before they go again, so I'm just gonna bonk him on the head.
Give him the bonk.
Full attack with the bonk, lol, that would be funny. But I walked forward.
You have flanking because of how flanking works in Starfinder.
Yes.
So 9 plus
four.
flanking.
It's +2. So 11 to
Raven.
KAC. It does not hit.
Maximum damage miss.
Unfortunate. So it's dead. 80.
I'm gonna move my doodly doo. And actually no, I'm gonna go up to this guy and I'm going to, as a standard action, provide some first aid.
Stabilize.
Yes.
Do you have a med kit? Or is this just base stabilized?
This is just base stabilized. To make sure he doesn't die. I can stop a bleeding or stop a creature from dying.
Okay. Give me that medicine. Oh, yeah.
It's
All right. Which is good because he would have died
Oh!
at the end of the next turn. So
What? At the end of the next turn? What? You
we
said
had a
we
minute.
had. We said we had a minute.
He said he thought he had less than 1 minute.
No, you said a minute.
No, I did not. I said he has less than a minute.
I don't recall that.
Oh,
No.
well, I swear that's
Emergency
what
medicine is unpredictable.
Yeah, I was actually going to go over and use my ability to get one of those things that do the lesser remove condition stuff, which I assume would remove his bleeding out.
I said.
I assume that's what those are for.
Yeah, I have no idea. Only because verbatim it says you have 3 rounds to heal him or stabilize him before he dies.
Oh.
So I mean, I guess actually thinking about it, I would have probably ruled that it worked.
That would
'cause
have
it's-
been like 20 seconds, I think.
Yeah.
18 seconds, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Probably
swear
said
I
like
said
20
less
seconds.
than 1 minute.
No.
I swear I did.
I remember the
I-
minute.
Isn't each
You
person's
vaguely
turn
remember
6
that.
seconds long?
Yeah, each
Yeah.
turn
Round
is
is
6 seconds.
6 seconds.
The whole round, like everyone's 1 turn is 6 seconds.
Theoretically,
okay.
you all go at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just you have to take turns somehow. You can't talk all at the same time.
But I
I mean-
apologize if I wasn't clear enough. But yeah, I could have swore I said less than a minute, just to give you guys like well, we have at least 10. We have somewhere in the 10 round range. But yeah, it was totally 3. But it's fine. You saved him. For now. There is still a guy who is very angry wanting to kill a rat.
Do
See,
it.
with Deadlands,
See where
you
it
give
gets you.
people cards from a deck to determine turn order, but the DM has a separate deck, so you can draw the same card, and you have to go at the same time.
That's fine.
Interesting.
So you can have double kills where each of you pull the trigger before the other before you die.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I know I've seen combat systems where, like, literally everyone goes at the same time, so they can't actually stop each other's attacks. So even if someone dies, like, from one of those attacks, theirs still goes off first. That is a mech game, so it makes more sense in that context.
Is that Darth
Lauren?
Vader?
It is your turn. There is 1 guard left.
I don't like Darth Vader, he's scary.
All right. I
Kill
will
you, man.
fire at him.
Don't kill him. What did he do to you?
I mean, he shot you, or he stabbed you.
Yeah, that's my beef.
Yeah, but you're the guy who gets in between me and others stabbing, so if he hadn't stabbed you, he'd have stabbed me.
I like how the smallest of your people is also the beefiest of your people.
It's fine.
12
I love it.
EAC?
What do you
I
mean?
don't think
your
that
people?
hits.
What do you mean your people? 12 EC does it, just barely.
Okay, 6 fire and electricity damage.
Yes. Alright. It's beautiful. Are you moving?
I mean, if I move where I want to move, I'll be off the map, so no.
Oh, you want to move like backwards?
Yeah, spacing.
Okay. Well, if it makes you feel any better, their goal is to go for the person they deemed the biggest threat and just hard focus. So you're fine.
Okay, cool.
Uful Zost. You're having a death stare down at this man.
I am.
His widow peak is pointing directly at you.
I'm going to burn his widow's peak off with a single shot. 'Cause that's all I have left in this battery. And I gotta
yeah,
do it.
you do.
Ooh.
You absolute son of a bitch.
Yeah. So you guys don't even get to see the fun thing. All right.
I feel like that's a good thing for us.
No, well, so if you would have gotten any of them to below 4 health, but they were still alive, they would have ran in fear. But the civilians would have swarmed them and beaten them to death.
Oh,
That's very cool.
Yeah. But Zalgo just murdered this dude, so unfortunately. Yeah, the other guy was at 5 health. He was so close.
Fucking murked his Vegeta's
And you
hairline
murked
looking
with
ass.
5. Like you did 5 straight to him and then 5 to the other. So I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. So after the combat ends, a Brita will show up. Peculiar timing.
It's almost like she was waiting for us to deal with shit.
She arrives with her giant wrench, and will run up to Jellic and hug his legs and ask you for help getting him down as he is currently hanging.
Wait.
Like by his hands. He's hanging by his wrists.
I was like, wait, has
Sorry.
he been strangling this entire time?
No, I forgot. Like you guys were going so hard into like talking about your plan that like you were on a timer, like with when he gets cut, because like technically you have like it's supposed to be like within seconds of you guys arriving, they cut his stomach.
Okay.
So I didn't have a full time setting. Sorry, he is hanging by his wrists by a lamppost.
Okay. Yeah, let's get him
I'm
down.
right here. I'll help.
Okay. Yeah, it's not too hard. You guys can get him down.
I was either going to use my psychokinetic thing to just untie it, because I'm not sure if I can reach it, but yeah.
Honestly, really, all it needs like one of you guys could just hold him, and then a Burrito can honestly get him down too. So you guys effortlessly get him down, and he's in a state of shock at the moment. He just keeps repeating sorry, sorry. However, he will look at you and say, "I know how to get in," and then he falls unconscious.
Teabagging.
And a Burrito will thank you for saving his life, and will carry him back along with a couple other civilians. Will carry him back to her shop.
Cool. Should we go talk to the lady we were told about, or the person we were told about who we haven't met yet?
Both of them, yes. Real quick on these two senior Aeon guards, each of them has a standard tacklash, a survival knife, and a tactical semi-auto pistol. And 9 small arm rounds, so 18 total.
Tactical.
Tactical.
I'll definitely take one of the sidearms.
You're gonna take one of the semi-automatic, semi-full auto.
Semi-full auto bump stock.
God. It's the gun from CNN.
Oh god, dude.
There it is. It's the Glock.
With a chainsaw bayonet.
Oh wait, no, it's actually a pistol. So this is an AK-47
You're right.
or an AR-15, I guess, since it's scary and black.
It's a gun made for maximum devastation.
Yeah,
This gun was made to kill
authority.
people, unlike all
authority.
the other guns.
The Authority Killer 47. It could kill 47 cops before reloading.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man. Sorry about that, listeners, if any of you are worried about that.
I have killed before, and I will kill again. Make of that what you will.
I assume that's a sidearm.
Yeah, it's a pistol.
Question about their armor.
Yes.
It is, it's different. Right?
Well, in looks,
It
yes.
looks
However, technically it is also just troop ceremonial plate.
Well, that's perfect, because then I don't have to change anything. So I'm going to change into that,
Okay.
Check that. There it is.
and I'm going to turn to the rest of the room and say, "Hey, look, gang, I got promoted."
You said they had 8 rounds
Congratulations.
each.
9 rounds each, yes.
9 rounds, okay.
I will also take a pistol, just to complete the look.
Yeah,
You know what? I'm going to take a pistol, and I'm going to take the lash.
may as well.
You got to have the full look going on here.
I'll check to see if the. Nah, actually, I think my man's feeling his fists for taking out his anger.
Get the tack lash, and what was the semi-auto?
Tactical
Yes.
semi-auto pistol.
Tactical semi-auto pistol. It's under the projectiles section of the sidearms.
Excellent. I can still carry all this. I can carry it all. And how many rounds did you say per?
Oh, it was 9 on each body. He took 9, so you have 9.
Okay, perfect. Perfect.
Alright, so who are you seeking out first? Ludvar Kresk or Corsica Arquin?
Corsica was the wounded one, right?
Correct. Well, she was recently wounded in an accident. She was also one of the original people taken prisoner.
All right, well, let's go talk to her. Wait, she was
Alrighty.
taken prisoner, so is she out now, or
Correct.
okay? All right. Did anyone get hurt?
I believe our small friend did.
Yeah, he was the only one who was attacked, so it probably would only be him.
I did. Looks like he's bruised up somewhat from the lashes. He's got some smaller cuts.
I forget, how do we regain stamina points in this game?
Stamina is just a rest, but health points, I think, is just over time or with magic.
Okay.
Yeah, recovering HP is pretty tough. You can attempt what's called long-term care with a med kit once a day, similar to Warhammer, but it only recovers 1 HP unless you beat the DC by over 5, in which case you add your intelligence. But I'm telling you right now, there's no way you beat the DC by over 5 because you need to roll over a 30.
Yeah, okay. It's a DC 30 to get more.
25. It's a DC 25 to give them 1 health.
Yeah, I could do that with a 14, but okay. Let's go to Corsica first.
Hell yeah, I'm down.
And that requires a med kit too, though. You do have to have a med kit.
I can literally make one out of magic.
I'm just simply stating.
Yeah, I'm just.
Oh yeah, you can just make anything out of thin air.
Anything technological. It's my magic hack that I chose. So
Yeah, I'm
everyone
just simply stating that has to be a thing that you have.
Everyone, familiarize yourself with a technological table. If you ever think of something that's on there that we could use in a situation, suggest it to me. I will just make it.
Okay.
All right. To Corsica.
To Corsica. So, what you were briefed on Corsica from Abrita is that Corsica is a short human woman. She currently bears several bruises, 4 broken ribs, and 2 broken legs. Corsica has never been a fan of bullies. The pugnacious Corsica stood up to the Aslanti when they first arrived, and she was taken into the brig in the garrison along with Madelon and the other colonists. She antagonized the guards so much with her shouts and rude gestures that she was dragged out of the brig, beaten in public, and left to die just outside the garrison.
Oh.
And she is currently being nursed back to health by her teenage son, Welldis, Welldis, in her home. However, she can't leave her bed due to her severe injuries.
Okay.
All right.
Should we knock on
So
the
you guys
door?
Yeah, okay. So you knock on the door. Weldis will greet you. He'll kind of look at you and go, "Who are you?"
Howdy.
We're friends of Abrita. She said we should meet your mom.
He stopped listening once you said Abrita and just moves out of the doorway. He's about 15, 16.
Okay. Kids on the ball.
Somebody's simping, good lord.
All right.
All right, you enter and you see a woman who is heavily bandaged on a bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we
I'm
found
no
her
doctor,
mummy.
you
Well,
look fucked.
No shit, wires.
Hey,
I like that. Yeah. Abrita said we should come say hi to you. You're one of the leaders of the resistance, as it were.
So you the ones that been running around doing all this shit we need done?
Yeah, we're the Gophers.
80's gonna
All
play a series of death screams.
Okay, can you turn the volume
she
down?
smiles.
Oh, no,
She
it's
smiles when she
quiet.
hears
It's
that.
not super loud. It makes you feel better. I've been keeping track.
Good. Can't wait to meet those two fuckers with the whips.
Oh, you mean, and I'll hold up the tackle this whip?
No. You got those two sons of bitches, ones with the little widow peaks?
Yeah.
Yep, those were number 9 and number 10.
She starts to tear up a little bit as she tells you how those two especially relish in torturing the prisoners. And due to her mouth, meant she was their favorite target.
Well, the only thing they're going to be relishing these days is nothing, because they're dead.
They might relish the worms that are eating them, assuming we bury
Yeah,
them.
fair enough.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna be buried.
All right. So once again, checkmark. You have earned Corsica's trust because you bum rushed all the objectives. You're getting the trust before you even meet these fucking people.
Corsica will remember this.
Yeah.
I'm imagining when you turn in a whole bunch of quests at once, and like on your screen, it's like putting all the achievements up there, and it keeps going for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's literally what you guys did. So for instance, once you complete the first quest, Jellic gets captured, and then that's when you're introduced to all the members, and they all tell you their little bonus thing to do. That's just related to the other side things. But since you've done them all, except for the Hobguards, you basically have already done the thing they want you to do.
Okay.
So yeah, it's kind of funny, but it is what it is. So, knowing that the two men she has hated more than anything in this short time are dead, she opens up about her imprisonment. More specifically, she's going to provide you guys with a map of the garrison from her recollection.
Ooh.
What areas do you get? All but these. Alright, so how am I going to do this? No, I can't do that. Never mind. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
I trust you guys. Alright, so the only areas she does not describe to you are M6 and M11. So just in your head, you have no fucking clue about those two rooms.
M6
But she
and
just-
M11? Okay.
Yeah, bottom left corner, bottom right corner. However, she gives you
Memorizing layout.
detailed descriptions of all the other rooms.
Okay.
Fair enough.
I was thinking about, like, do I want to just put this in paint, fucking cover those two, and then send it back? And I was like, fuck it. I trust you guys.
We don't.
So in
fudge.
character, you know everything about those two, except for those two rooms.
Okay.
We're based. You know that.
I definitely think that an assault on the garrison should be in conjunction with a Hobgar strike. Although our new friend does seem to believe that he has another way in. Although he didn't really have time to elaborate on that at all, but that's a-okay.
You can go back to Abritas. You also still need to talk to Ludvar Kresk.
Hey, Gorska, is there any way that you know that we can get Ludvar to meet us at Abritas, or is he staying clear?
Why don't you just go meet him at his house?
I mean, that's an option.
Where's this house?
For all intents and purposes, you can just go there.
Alright, let's go there. And we'll head back to Abritas and see what we can see.
For all practical purposes, I do not exist.
Correct. You are a fictional rat.
That's mean.
Yes, yes.
Do not refer to me. In fact, do not perceive my existence.
Alright. Ludvar was once an engineer in the Pact Worlds. He was badly burned in a chemical fire that destroyed much of his left hand and the left half of his face, along with taking his voice away from him. Ludvar can only speak with the aid of an expensive synthesized voice box he keeps strapped to his neck. Wanting to leave the pack worlds and the memory of his accident behind, he joined the colonists going to Madelon's landing. Madelon put in a good word for his skill and potential. Despite his injuries, he's done a very good job here, and Ludvar has been unfailingly loyal to Madelon ever since. That is what you know of him from Abrita.
Go to his house, knock on his door.
All right. You knock on a door. The door opens to a man who's kind of only looking at you from the corner of the door, and he just stares at you.
Stare at him back.
Madelon Sevens.
He swings the door open and gestures you inside.
Walk in.
Alright.
I feel like, is anyone commenting on the fact that I'm just wearing his Lancy armor?
Well, hence the he stared at you part.
I guess that's fair.
I also assume up close they can probably tell it's not a human under that armor.
You are grossly underestimating their skills. Or sorry, you're grossly overestimating their skills.
Oh, okay.
You have to remember, most of these run by basic NPC rules.
Yeah, but like, I keep forgetting that the fucking picture that their tokens get doesn't match up with the armor.
Yeah.
He is entirely covered.
Most
He's
of the
just
face
not
is
wearing
covered.
The helmet.
Yeah, most of the face is covered. And androids are pretty human-esque.
Yeah. They're shaped like friends.
Alright, so you're in a house, and this man's continuing to stare at you.
Oh, you got any big plans?
He just gives you a quizzical look.
What's kicking, chicken?
We're the ones that are working with Abrita.
He pulls out a datapad and starts tapping on it. And he turns it around, and it says, "Are you guys the ones that have been doing everything for us around here?"
Yeah. Oh, so wait, he's not wearing his vocabulator thing?
He is not wearing a thing around his neck.
Okay.
Oh, they stole it from him.
What happened to your and Corin gestures to his neck.
You don't
He,
always die
he makes-
from lung cancer.
He makes a annoyed face, starts tapping on the data box, and for a while it takes him about 45 seconds to finish tapping on it. And when he turns around, it's a pretty long paragraph that basically sums up one morning he woke up, voice box was missing. Think those motherfucking Hobgars took my shit again. And I fear I'll never see it again.
Oh, it's probably in that cage.
It's probably
I tell him TLDR.
That is the TLDR. It was much longer than that.
I tell him that.
You just say TLDR.
Yeah.
Just out loud.
You gotta be
with your
succinct.
actual mouth.
You can't talk because of the chemical fire. Also, when you said chemical fire, all I could think of was that one scene from Hot Rod where Andy Samberg is fighting Ian McShane, and Ian McShane's like, never sneak up on a man who's been in a chemical fire.
That fucking movie, dude.
It's a great movie.
Your mustache isn't even real.
Okay. So Hobgars got your voice. I guess it's Cat's got your tongue, but Hobgars got your voice. Not quite at the same ring to it. Fair bet that, as you said, they're probably in the cage. Well, fun fact on that, and you guys can back me up on that if you agree. We plan on opening up that Hobgar cage anyway, so we could probably get that back for you.
He smiles and taps on the datapad and he says, please do.
Unfortunately, this will probably be a post-overthrow time frame, so nothing super soon.
He frowns.
Well, it's because we're planning on using the Hobguards to cover our attack.
That is correct.
So that the Hobguards will be released when we're murdering them. So, you can get your voice box back after that.
At this point, I believe that will be something to smile about.
He stares at you and gives a very, not trusting face.
You become very opinionated when you see someone cut open, almost like a sack of meat. I suppose, all things considered, people are just meat sacks.
I couldn't agree more.
By the most appropriate definitions, we are bags of no longer potable water.
I hate that. It is
Yourself.
bad.
He is now... I don't even know how to describe his face.
He's like, what the hell is going on?
You saw
Yeah,
someone from your town nearly killed. Gruesome. I do not have high opinions of these people any longer.
You had high opinions of them before?
Well, I considered them maybe worth reasoning with.
You don't read much, do you?
I do not get much. Can I I don't get out much.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm keeping that in because I feel like he would trip over his words pretty easily.
Well, gang, I think we should go back to Abrita's and talk to... Actually, hold on. We were here to speak with all the members of the Resistance, and we've so far figured out that you don't have a voice box. And fortunately, as terrible as that is for yourself, that does not really help us a whole bunch with our whole overthrow the Islanti thing.
he'll tap on his data packs and say, "I'll tell you more if you get my voice box."
Oh.
And now you have a check mark. You have a box that says "Earned Ludvar's Petresk," and it is not checked.
I drew AD.
How big is his voice box?
Not ginormous. It kind of wear it around the neck.
Maybe would it be
it would
big?
fit in the palm of your hand.
Would it be big enough to fit between the bars of the Hobguard cage?
No.
Damn it.
But that's just more of the bars. That cage is specifically meant just for nothing to get through it.
Yeah.
I was gonna walk by and just float it out, but... Alright, so...
We'll get you that voice box.
Dad,
Yeah, I'm ready.
I drew you.
Show me, I'm ready.
It's down there at the bottom left.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Where at?
Right next to his token in the fight.
Which fight? Oh, I see.
Most recent.
It is pretty
That
good.
is pretty decent, yeah.
My token at the bottom left is the only token that has vision for me.
Ah, I see.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I updated them also. I thought they'd all give you vision.
Yeah, let's head back to Abrita's and talk to this other guy. I mean, or we could do the Hobguard thing now, I guess.
I mean, the Hobguard thing for us is really just sending the drone up there to push a couple buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, do it. Let's
Do it? Alright.
Yes. Goodbye. I apologize for that unpleasantness.
He half nods to you, but still looks at you with squinty eyes. And you notice he only looks at you that way, no one else.
Well, he probably has strong opinions. Considering we're the Tinkerer type, so he probably worked with a lot of us.
He doesn't think you're real.
I've been on drugs this whole time. Are you sure that you're not just an apparition?
Is there any rolls that have to be made?
Okay, so for the drone to release the hopcars?
Yes, or is it just it do it?
Bleep, bloop.
No, let me...
I desire bleep bloop.
There is a roll. The only question I have for you, when you get to the terminal at the top, because remember the bottom one had that error, so it said manual release.
Yep.
There's another terminal at the top. The terminal at the top, you have two choices. You can either instantly release it or set to be released in 1 minute.
Set to be released in 1 minute, and then pull that drone back.
All right, give me a DC. Give me a computers check. I almost asked you for the DC.
So I'm
Force
sure
of habit.
right?
What? It's your computer, so through your sheet. The drone does everything through your sheet.
Right. 30.
Yeah, you easily do it. DC was 10.
Excellent.
Yeah, so the drum pulls out. When you guys get back to Abritas, Jellic is awake on the couch. And he will look at you and say, I know how to get in.
You were saying.
So, and he like looks a little sad as he goes to tell you about what he was doing. I was thinking you guys were doing so much that I need to do more around here. So, taking advantage of the recent trouble you guys have been causing, I went to go see how I could sabotage the garrison and any of their equipment like you guys were talking about out in the woods. Obviously it didn't go so well for me and I got caught, but I noticed when the cadets come and go freely from that garrison, as the doors they just like simply open when they approach. And I saw one of the cadets remove her helmet just before entering the garrison, as though she were going off duty, but the door didn't open for her. She looked at her helmet, tapped it a few times, put it back on, and then the door just opened. So I'm pretty sure the doors to the garrison just opened for anyone wearing the armor.
Corin looks over at AD. How fortuitous. Fortuitous?
I gotta say, picking up this armor so far has not backfired in any way whatsoever. And I
Oh, wait!
Last.
You were wearing it during the execution, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
yeah, they would've been
forgot.
pissed.
They were supposed to
That's right.
focus you.
Oh well. They focus somebody. That's what matters.
Yeah, it's a hierarchy of Aslanti always
Yeah.
focused the person wearing their armor, then it was the strongest. And I forgot you were wearing the armor the whole time.
What a shame.
Damn, sorry, Zalgo. AD should have been hard focused on.
I'm fine. He already took the bullet once.
Well, he's gonna take the bullet every time. As long as he's wearing that armor.
Which I assume
do
will actually be forever now. Just
Throughout the
because you said that.
rest of the campaign.
Max,
Yes.
He
I
is
wanna go to
toying
the
with
shore.
sex.
You wanna go to the shore?
yeah, it's on the map right there. It says shore.
Where?
E. It says shore right there next to it.
Oh.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha. I don't get it.
It's what he wrote.
It was store was written and he drew a line through the T to make it an H.
I don't get it.
Every other letter's capital.
It doesn't make
Why
sense.
was the T the only non-capital letter?
Whatever. So as he explains that to you, you hear a loud clang noise, and then a lot of like somewhat monkey-ish noises, and then a large commotion.
I'll look at the watch I don't have.
And it has been 1 minute.
Gang Eye.
And AD walks into the Flappy walks into the door.
Gang Eye. I think it's our cue to go.
Alright, let's go.
As you walk outside, give me perception checks.
Okay.
My fucking 0 perception roll.
This is what 2 perception will give you.
All right, everyone who rolled above a 10, which is everyone but Corin,
Oh,
you notice a electric voice box inside the cage.
I don't see anything. One of those monkeys must have taken it with them.
What you see is a bunch of shit ton of monkeys fighting. And speaking of, a couple of them are going to start running towards you as you have an android and a drone and a lot of batteries on your persons.
I cast
that
gun.
would do.
You cast gun? I cast
I
gun as well.
diagnosed them with dead.
I cast gun at first level.
I guess. So you'll have about 3 Hobgars. Give me a second. Let's go
Monkey
ahead
flip.
and reveal. This is the top right corner of the map. I will drop you new tokens. Do not worry.
Channel.
Grant Commons. Oh fuck! I put Jellic's page right on top of Zalgo's.
Do resolve points recharge when we rest?
Correct, they do.
Yeah.
And how many resolve do we have?
You
That's a
have
great question.
as much as I believe it is.
Oh, 5. I have 5.
Half of yeah, it's like half of your class level, and then also the modifier for your class's primary stat.
Right, okay.
It's like for soldier, that's either strength or dex. You choose when you make the character.
Gotcha.
So yeah, if you made a good character, you should have 5.
Swap places with me, guy who is a lizard man. Quit putting me in the front. I hide behind lizard man.
There are actually 4. I lied to you guys. I am a liar.
You liar!
I
I'm
am.
going to set your pants on fire.
Oh no, my pants. Okay. Roll me your initiatives. Go ahead and click your tokens.
Token.
Never
Where is
click
my
my
token?
token.
Oh, no, that's...
How dare you!
Which screen are we on now? Oh, there they are.
Far right top.
Haha, shrimp missed clicking their token.
It's selected. That's some horseshit.
I'm a god. How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence.
It's a god to a king.
What's a
I would
king
not
to
believe
a
that.
Oh
serf?
wait, no, it's what's a king to a god, what's a god
Yes.
to a non-believer. I had it backwards.
I thought you were doing that on purpose.
Nope. It's fucked up Kanye.
But it was funny.
Donda, donda, donda.
I gotta tell
Gaga's in
you,
charge of
I had
Polaroid.
I don't know why I had his token selected. Just didn't
I
do
love
it.
Gaga's music.
Which one?
Fuck does she know about
Tramp.
cameras?
Is he wrong though?
He is not.
How dare they go so quick on my best roll?
I did not add him to the turn order. I did not add him to the turn order. I literally told you to add him to the turn order.
Never.
I guess Shrimp's just not allowed to be in the turn order.
Add
Sure.
counter.
Out of my turn order.
Why is it not? I don't get it. It is not adding him to the fucking turn order.
He's
I
just
don't
not
trust
allowed to be
those.
in there.
He's dead.
I don't
Hey,
trust
haven't
you know
defined
what I'll do?
this.
prawns.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna try and roll initiative for him.
Okay.
What the
Man,
fuck?
I can't wait for District 10.
Oh wait,
Alright,
there
there it
was.
is.
Oh, that's Shrimp Cummins 1. Not to be confused with Shrimp Cummins 2.
Is he just in there and just hidden?
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna let you have the 19 just because I'm nice.
Okay, thanks.
Am I in the list? I am. Okay.
Yep, it should be Ufu Zost first.
As is my want.
Is this your need?
Oh, also, would we have taken a 10-minute rest in between our stuff? So I can
Yeah,
use
sure.
the resolve point?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Cool.
Because I don't want to be taking more hit point damage.
How many hit points have you lost?
Almost half.
Oh shit. Okay. I do have a healing serum if you need it.
I'll let you know. And by let you know, I mean when I don't wake up, you'll know. It's a shame to kill some little mischievous critters, but it can't be helped.
I mean, I'm okay with murdering them. I remember when they attacked us in the woods. I'm still not okay with that. I don't suppose any of them are like carrying like a piece of technology that they've fucked with.
Not yet. These ones. So when you open the cage, most of them, when they all dropped, they all went to the largest source of power that they deemed closest. So a lot of them ran towards the garrison, a couple ran towards the storehouse, and these 4 ran to you guys. Like I said, they're kind of like kangaroo, where they're just assholes. Like, there's nothing malicious. It's just
Yeah, it's like fucking rats, just like chewing up all your wires and shit.
yeah, they're just they
just what
eat
they do.
current. Yeah, they like, eat current and
that-
electricity shit. So
That
Like
guy's vocabulary is in there, right?
it's in the cage.
Oh.
The cage is up. You have to climb it though. It's all the way up.
Oh,
You
so
just drop it way up.
they're longer, more than 20 feet away from it.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
way up in the air.
Damn it. That would have been really good.
That is. Let me tell you real quick exactly how high it is. It is 30 feet up.
We remember these things being pretty squishy, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Go down easy. I'm just gonna use the pistol that I pilfered for this then. So,
Yeah,
I'll
they're
make
gonna
it
do
a full
nothing to
attack.
you guys, really.
why not?
Jesus Christ!
Okay.
I don't know if the second one hits, but
Which one are you killing?
Jesus.
I was just gonna go like in a straight line, so that one.
Yeah. He's dead.
Does it, I assume an 8 doesn't hit the other one.
The 8 does not hit,
Yeah, that's fair.
because that pistol will be attacking KAC.
Yeah.
Did they have a ranged attack? They did have a ranged attack, didn't they? Yeah.
Oh, wow. And the one that you killed is the one that was up.
Yeah.
You hate to see it.
Got him.
Oh, wait.
I love
I'm
to see
missing
it.
a Hopgar. I'm missing a Hopgar.
I thought there were.
I wonder if there's some way you could like game that, like figure out which one's supposed to go when.
Hover over the turn order.
Besides just asking.
Yeah, you can hover over the turn order.
You
Oh,
can hover
I-
over the turn order, it does tell you, yes.
Oh. I kinda
Well,
feel like
this
that's
one,
cheating,
the
though.
one I forgot, gets to go now.
Suspicious.
And, it will zap, zap, zapadoo.
Abadee dabadai?
It raises its hand. Oh no, roll 20, please. Roll 20? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, thank God. Wow. I should not full attack with them. Note to self.
Do it.
Are they just really bad?
Yeah, so it is a 0 for the first one.
Oh, All right.
And a 12 to Corin. What is your EAC? Is it 12 hit?
More than that, I believe. Where is Corin? My EAC is 13.
Okay, yeah. So it attempts to zap a goo, but it does not hit you. Shrimp Cummins. Shrimp.
Flappy is going to bang bang with his gun.
Yep.
Not
Flappy
going-
silver gun goes bang bang till they're done.
Not a full round.
Flappy Bird.
Wow.
Natural 1.
You should have done the full attack, because fuck that one.
Well, what is a man to do? And I'm gonna move over here. Alright.
Okay.
Done.
Amy Ross.
You got my name right. Are they all equal, or is one of them hurt?
He murdered one, the rest of them are untouched.
I'm gonna herring fire at the one closest to us.
Okay.
Pew.
Alright. You hit him.
So with it's herring fire. So with the helpful telepath, the next person gets advantage.
Okay. Is it advantage or just bonus?
Advantage. It would be just a bonus if I wasn't a helpful telepath.
Okay.
I'll post it, but it's big.
Yeah, you're fine. I just wanted to clarify advantage versus bonus, because most things just give bonuses now.
I didn't know anything in Pathfinder gave advantage.
Pathfinder doesn't
does
have
it
an
anyway.
advantage thing. Yeah.
Instead of gaining a bonus to an attack roll, the next ally to attack the chosen opponent can roll the attack roll twice and use the higher result.
Oh, nice.
yeah.
It is advantage.
There it is.
Just
Yeah, that's
not
what I'm saying.
called.
There are very few things that give advantage to Starfinder, but that is one. I remember that because I played the Envoy.
I do that.
Except I spent a lot more time laying on the ground, yelling things.
I liked made a witch in Pathfinder, and just since we weren't worried about stealth, gave everybody the hex that gave them all advantage, and just walked around cackling, so it never wore off.
Very nice.
It's an entire build where I just use every cackle spell and make the dungeon keeper dude have way too much crap to keep track of. Oh, that one has -2 to saves, and that one has -2 to ability rolls.
I mean, that sounds like an excellent support character.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a boss that we couldn't kill because he regenerated too fast, but he couldn't kill us either. So eventually, the dungeon master had to find some alternative way to end the fight.
It's like the opposite of your gunslinger that never just got off because we ended it so quickly before you actually got to become super strong.
Yeah.
This
Man, Tyler was the king of let's do these campaigns, get you invested in this character for like 3 weeks, and then we're never touching it again.
Yeah.
Boo.
But
I
anyway,
remember
sorry.
my Cavalier.
Dude, my fucking Eidolon. Oh, my summoner was so good. Even like our Starfinder, Jason was the fucking giant soldier dude that we never got to do anything.
Anyways,
for him to
whose
actually-
turn?
Yeah, I know. It's your turn.
Okay.
Corin.
You said there was an extra one of these guys that you didn't put on the map. Have you put him on the map?
No. He's on the map. He wasn't in the turn order.
Oh, okay. I'm doing Grease right in the middle of all of them. Wait, no, right. I determined they have a ranged attack, don't they? Yeah, no, I'm just gonna shoot one.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I remember that one guy on the rock being able to ranged attack us.
He also attempted to range attack you just like 2 seconds ago.
Oh, I wasn't really listening.
Woof.
Oh, when you asked the AAC, right.
Oh, you don't need an advantage for that.
No.
So he's dead.
I've been looking at augmentations in the thing. So.
Very good. Any movement?
Whoop.
Alrighty then. This hop car is gonna zip, zoop, zap at Shrimp Cummins.
Bring it.
Oh, please roll 20. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, he crit! His crit did a total of 3 electrical damage.
Okay. Noted.
AD.
Gonna lock on it, bang bang.
Mhm.
That's my last bullet from my hunting rifle. Aha. Bang. Got bang.
Which one?
This feller down here.
Okay.
For 4 piercing.
Any movement? Or is lock on's your
Yep.
movement, right?
I locked on.
Right, this one. Zip, zoop, zap at... Who has the most electronics on them?
Me.
I mean, AD
Yeah, but you're
is-
blocked behind people.
Fair enough.
Oh. Then it would probably be me
Big
next.
Laser.
Yeah, I was trying to think if they would actually go after you, Zost. I was trying to
I
think
mean-
how much much electrical shit you had on you.
I mean, it is just like that and the battery, and then also like a little data pad or whatever.
Yeah, they'd go after Shrimp Cummins.
How much shit does he have?
A lot.
Well, he's...
It keeps getting deleted, but he has like a shit ton of spare batteries. He has his little mechanic shit. That's his pit boy.
Oh, fair. Yeah, I have a
He
bunch
takes
of
1 more damage.
I have a bunch of stuff, but it's mostly
Okay.
just like survival stuff. It's very analog. I have a hammock. I hope that comes in candies one day.
I hope it does too.
I thought it sounded cool. It has like little magnetic plates that you can make stick to pretty much anything.
Zost, it is your turn.
Very well. You try to shock the rat, you get the gap. They didn't actually try it, but I'm saying it anyway. I don't. That was the
Respect
wrong
it.
thing to click. God, I'm so fucking silly.
I hate how that happens too, though.
I
It's
thought you
really
rolled
annoying.
1 for half a second.
No, I clicked it in fucking equipment.
Yeah. Make it a full attack, 'cause why not? Okay.
That was a good choice.
I honestly thought you crit both because I saw the 2 up arrows.
Yeah. I thought I did too.
Alright, so unfortunate you don't get to see the little mechanic where any damage they take makes them run away in fear.
They're both dead.
Not even close. They have 6 life, guys. They have 6 health.
Well, so that last shot just barely killed one.
Yeah.
This could feed the village for days.
I'm wondering if they're
I don't
actually
know.
good
Is
eating.
this even like, is this quality meat at all?
That's a great question.
They sound like scavengers. Scavenger meat is generally the worst tasting meat, like, ever.
Well, they don't even
Well, they're
like
more
eat
like-
anything. They eat
They're more like
electricity.
monkeys.
Yeah,
Well,
but
they
like,
eat other things too. They're just drawn
Oh.
to electricity.
so they don't like feed off of it. They just feel compelled to be around it.
Yeah, and they like chewing on it. Which,
Okay.
given the environment of this planet, makes sense.
I'm just trying to figure out how that benefits them.
It's not that it benefits. It's more like it's just like they like the tingle.
It's their catnip.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You tickle
Their
their
That's a good.
tickle.
That's a good way to put it.
No, it really is. It's a great way of putting it.
Their cat.
Can't actually survive off of catnip, but damn if they won't try.
Yeah. Unless you get the one cat that just like doesn't give a shit about it.
I have never met a cat that hasn't tried to rub all over catnip.
Really?
Cat get suited.
My
Uh,
So I had two friends that had cats. The one's cat was like a fucking coke addict when it came to catnip. Like literally freaked the fuck out. It was the funniest thing ever. The other cat didn't give a damn.
Anyway,
Like we tried, man.
I'll
Just wouldn't give a fuck.
I'll use a psychokinetic hand to float the thingy out of there and down to us.
Well,
All right, should we go take this to the guy and then go murder some more of those fuckers?
yeah. Are you ever gonna take Goraya to the water elemental as well?
We told her about it.
I told her about it. Yeah.
Yeah, you asked her to come with you.
No, we told her that she.
Oh, we told
why,
her to go.
Yeah,
Yeah, told
why,
her she
why
could
would?
just-
Oh,
We're done
sorry.
there.
I was
Why
under
would
the
we
impression
ever
you
go
asked
there?
her to go with you.
I
No,
mean,
you told us that
she'll
she.
stay.
You told us when we did that now that we had done that, everybody could get water.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
We have
Alright,
no
never
reason to go back there.
She
Alright.
commanded it to allow everyone access to water.
Okay, so let's.
She also
Yay.
say nice things to it.
Probably.
Good.
It's worth keeping. Keep the wildlife out of it.
That
And
water
whatnot.
element. Water elemental is a good boy or girl.
All right,
It's
let's
just a little trickster. Likes playing jokes.
It's gender fluid, lol, because it's fluid. Get it, huh?
Uh-huh.
let's go turn in this this thing to that guy and see what he has for us.
Hell yeah.
Here's your voice. Quit being a bitch.
Quit being a bitch.
You should totally say that to him when we hand it over.
Oh no, I won't be that mean.
Your AD.
Yeah, he's only mean to me.
It was one time,
Blood of
but yeah.
It was like 3 attempts. You technically couldn't have done it 3 times, but still. Wait, no, that wasn't you. That was the captain. My
Wasn't me.
mistake.
I was
All right.
really chip.
So, you arrive at Ludvar's. You hand him his voice box, which he is very happy to receive, and he puts it on. Any dogs like this?
That
And
sounds
he
so
says,
right.
Thank you. And then he'll tell you, because I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He will tell you a building that you never went to, really asked about, is the garage in town.
If you guys have a tank, I'm going to be so happy.
No tank.
You make me sad, sir.
Why would they have a fucking tank, dude?
I don't know.
Why do the police have APCs, huh?
Yeah.
Fair. But this is like Wild West, not like,
Yeah,
Detroit.
it's the frontier.
I-
They need some rugged vehicles.
I mean,
So-
I know a guy who had an old stripped-down tank in his barn, so...
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Anyways,
there's any
so
gun nuts out here.
in the garage, there are a bunch of hover trikes that they use to reach other areas of the colony and the other little, like, the mining town and, like, other little towns and stuff. However, had you gone to the garage, the hover trikes would have not worked. Would have been missing a bunch of parts. Ludvar will tell you that he's been hiding the parts, so the Aslanti would not have access to the hover trikes.
Okay.
Understandable.
And he will show you where they are. Will more likely tell you where they are. Which they're in the town, so you can easily grab them and take them either to the garage or to Abrida's, whichever one you wish.
I mean, take him to the garage and put him in. They won't do it any good over at Abrida's.
It's fair. So now you have access to the town's hover trikes, which won't do you any good in the town. It's, when you want to leave the town.
What are you
they're very
talking
helpful.
about? I'm sure those hover trikes could build up a lot of speed if we aimed them at the door to the place.
Wait,
That the door you can just walk
Wait.
in?
Yeah, but it would be a hell of a distraction and would paste anyone in the way.
so they hover over the ground,
Correct.
but they're trikes?
Yep.
So, like, do they have 3 hover pads?
Oh, did you hear the sound of defeat in Max's voice just now?
No, so you have to understand. I went through what Zalgo just said myself. Like, I also went, the fuck is a hover trike?
That sounds like some shit that the squats would have in 40k.
Yeah, so I was literally witnessing Zalgo go through my exact like revelation of thinking about the name and then going, hold up. Wait a second.
There it is. That's what it looks like.
Okay, so the hover trikes are useless to us right now for taking the garrison.
God.
But where?
Oh, it's because it seats 3 people.
Well, it's a triangle shape, and I think that's why they
That
called it
too.
the trike.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But
say it's
yeah,
because
it's-
I'm gonna say because it seats 3 people.
Yeah, sure.
Because that's the only thing I see that relates to 3.
Why are
Yep.
you not calling this the hover chariot? Fool.
Hover chariot. Dude, I didn't name this shit.
No, you
You
wrote
can
all
rename
of
it.
Max.
Yeah, I wrote the whole campaign. I wish, dude.
You
All
can
right.
rename it.
So, shall we head back to Abrida's real quick, and then we can get to murdering?
Wait, holy shit.
Time for murdering.
I just saw Dev's picture of Kim Jong. What the fuck?
Yeah, he lost a bunch of weight.
Probably because he got sick.
Yeah, definitely, because he probably had like a heart attack. And they were like, dude, you gotta lose weight, you're gonna fucking die.
You haven't had a boy yet.
Supreme Leader has a pristine health.
Yeah, I have to wonder how they break that to him, like, in a way that makes him not have them executed.
Supreme Leader doesn't poop.
Like, Supreme Leader, I believe if your body was leaner, the virus would show even more respect for you.
I like
In fact, you
how
could
his-
control the virus.
Clearly, that suit was fitted to him. He had more weight on his body.
Oh yeah, you can
Oh,
tell.
yeah.
Look,
Yes.
it's really baggy.
Didn't they say like something like he hit like a 17 in golf or something?
Yes.
Yes.
I think
And
that
he
was
won
for his
every gold in the
predecessor, is
Olympics or
that he
something.
always got perfect golfing, yeah.
All right.
He doesn't have a butthole.
So, do we make it back to Abrida's without issue?
Oh yeah.
Cool. All right. So, you ready to go kill some Aslanti?
Now, how late do you guys want to play tonight?
I figured we
I'm
would
okay
probably.
with stopping here. I mean, just because like Tyler isn't here and forgot to.
Yeah. Well, the only
Yeah,
reason I
it's
asked
coming.
this is what's going to come up next is longer, like
Yeah.
the culmination of this like chapter.
Yeah,
I
storming
figured.
the castle should be with everybody, I think.
I also figured we might have gotten enough XP to level up again.
Surprisingly, no.
No? Damn.
No!
Nothing the hell.
If you remember,
like
Dad
gear
said this
boost.
was like
However, I will say,
landmarks or whatever.
yeah, I will say pre-look because the second you complete M, you level up to 3.
Nice.
So go ahead and look ahead.
Level up.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. Well, yes and no. Like, go ahead and
Take the
type in
notes.
like the features and stuff you get without giving yourself the bonuses.
Can't use it yet.
But yeah, like, because if you just put level 3, it's gonna give you the health and shit, right? So
Yeah.
just don't do that yet.
Yeah.
It really only took me like 15 minutes. It was a fast system
That
for
that
that.
is the nice thing about it.
bad.
Is like, that's really nice.
Well,
but what I hate is there's no way of adding like the feats. and shit.
This one is going to be harder because we get a new feat at this level.
Yeah, 3 you
I-
get big.
Why
It's
would
hard
I
for
need
me
3
all the
feet?
time. I get a feat at every level.
Yeah, you're a warrior. Soul
Fuck.
warrior.
Yeah, I'm probably
What can
good
I
at.
say? I like fighters.
So we're stopping here about?
Yeah, literally the
Probably
only
the
thing
best.
left for you guys to do is assault the garrison.
Yeah, I figured. I just want one thing. I actually wanted to change my skill bonuses a bit, and I found out, obviously, after I made my character, that there are alternate features you can swap into your character, and there's one I'd really like
Oh, yeah.
because it's
Yeah,
called.
there's,
Good.
Sorry, you go ahead.
It's called. It replaces my spell cache and stuff, and it's basically instead of like an actual book, I have an implant.
Oh, nice.
So like I have like a, and it's actually instead of getting the spell cache's ability to be like, okay, I can cast any spell I know once per day from the cache itself, from its internal power, not counting us my spells per day. Instead of that, I get a free cybernetic of my level that upgrades whenever I level up to any cybernetic I want, and it changes around this cache capacitor thing a bit. Would you be okay with me swapping that out?
Go ahead and just send me the details on it so I could read more into it.
Okay.
But
Alternate class
based on that
features.
brief description, it doesn't seem terrible.
If nothing else,
And by terrible, I
think
mean like completely broken as all get out.
Yeah,
I
there it
think
is
it-
in the general.
I think if we ever get downtime, there's like an option for you to like change stuff that you have picked out.
It's
And-
built into the game,
and-
but
yeah,
it's
like
not
a
very
downtime
nice.
class swap option.
I was
It's
thinking
not
of
great, but you
maybe
can do it.
I was thinking of maybe changing my bonus in engineering to like life sciences or medicine, just so because right now me and Shrimp have basically the exact same skills.
That
We,
that usually happens with the tech people because we also have an
Yeah.
engineer mechanic and technomancer in the other group who literally are the exact same way.
yeah.
I'm also trained in engineering, by the way.
Yeah.
So
It's
the
just
game-
something I could pick.
the engineering, though, as we found out, is useful to
Yeah,
have
that is
multiple
good.
people on it in because
Correct.
we were able to restore our shields a lot more.
Yes.
Well, and you guys
But
were
I'm
in a
also
bad
the gun
combat.
boy.
Like, if you guys take a bunch of critical damage where systems get bad, a lot of them require like minimum 3 people to fix,
Oh, okay.
and like the worst ones minimum 4 people to fix.
So basically, it would just be me dropping engineering down to 9 from 11 and upping either life science or medicine to 11. What do you guys think on that? Which one do we need more?
Let me check mine. Right quick.
I was thinking of physical science, but life science can do all the things physical science can do, plus I can identify creatures and their weaknesses.
Do life science because I have a 9 in physical science. I've got a pretty high physical science.
Okay.
I've got a 7 in life science. But that's maxed out.
So yeah. So now I have
And Draxus, I wouldn't mind if you use this to replace spell cache.
Okay.
That's perfectly fine.
Okay.
That witch, I tried to get my party when I made her to let me do the floating castle witch, which is where you get like the floating fortress, and you cast Hex Scar on all your team, and if you have Hex Scar on somebody, you can hex them from any range without even having line of sight, and you can cast all your spells and see through your familiar. So I could just hang out in the base and be just as effective in fights and never be in any danger. I could just sit there and make potions all day.
That actually sounds kind of awesome. And it's
That is
like
hilarious.
that feels like what a witch would do. Like witches don't go on adventures; they stay in their hut and people come to them.
Yeah.
You just pick
Or,
one
you
like a
know-
raven for your familiar so they can stay high enough to be out of danger most of the time.